Can we have meaning in life without an external purpose? Some people claim that without believing in God, without acknowledging God's existence, we can't have any purpose in life. Well, then we should ask a question. If God has no external purpose, then how does he have meaning in life? Is his life meaningless? What is God's purpose in life? One of my friends hilariously mentioned God's purpose in life, it seems, is, from out of nowhere, out from creating the universe, and after billions of years, decides to make fallible human beings. Fallible human beings who will mess up, and then he will tell them, you have to listen to me, otherwise I'll torture you. So God's purpose is, just decided out of the blue that he wanted to make human beings, he wanted to make these fallible creatures, and then he wants to test them. And he wants to see whether these fallible creatures will listen to him, will obey him, and if they don't, well, he's going to roast them. And then he decides, in order to send them a message, he's going to send them a message in a cryptic form, in a book, which has verses which are clear and verses which are unclear, as it says in the Quran itself, for example. And if they don't accept this holy book and they don't believe in it, and they don't believe this one man that he spoke to, then which nobody could see when nobody could see him being spoken to. None of us know if he actually spoke to this man or whether he just made it up. We're all going to roast in hell. It's quite interesting. Why would God do that? What would be the purpose of this God, in all of eternity, existing in all of eternity, decide to make these fallible creatures? If we look at what we know about the universe, human beings have only been around for a short time. Maybe 100,000 years if you look at early humans to now. The universe has been here for 13 billion years. In all that time there was no humans, so it's only been like a short time that humans existed. Why would God want to make humans and then roast us in hell forever and ever for all of eternity? It doesn't make any sense. And then the whole day of judgment is coming. Prophet Muhammad claimed that the day of judgment was going to come any day now. And he said that, the day of judgment and me have been sent together like this. So, it seems like it works well to scare people, doesn't it? It gives you a position. If you say you're the messenger of God, it's in your best interest to scare people. Say Gog and Magog are going to come. The Dajjal is going to come. Day of judgment is going to come. And you know what? You guys want to be on my side because I'm God's messenger. If you want God to love you, you have to follow me and you have to obey me. If you follow me and obey me, God will love you. That's right. Numero uno. And not only that, you have to love me more than you love your own self, more than you love your children, more than you love your parents, even your own self. This is the message of Prophet Muhammad. And it's no wonder that when people, criticize or insult him, that people want to murder others, right? It's no surprise. Prophet Muhammad studied this by making himself into this infallible leader that cannot be criticized, cannot be insulted or anything. People will murder because he set up this system where he can't be criticized, right? And you know what? He's the best, right? He's the best. He's the best man ever existed. God said so in the Quran. He's the best man. He's on an exalted character. Yet he murdered people that criticized him, right? Poets, slave girls, anyone that dared to criticize Muhammad was put on a list to be assassinated or killed, right? Like Ka'b ibn Ashraf, right? And Wiki Islam has a full list of 43 different individuals who were either threatened or killed for various reasons ordered by Prophet Muhammad. So does that seem like a man of God would do something like that? Would a man of God order people to murder his opponents simply because they insulted him? Would a man of God order slave girls to be killed? And going back to the bigger question, would God just decide, out of the blue to make fallible creatures, test them, make them suffer through this through this life and then decide to torture the ones that don't listen to him? That's God's purpose? Really? Think about it. This is Abdullah Sumia signing off.